Speedy.
I said it.
Why she feel guilty?
Yeah, I know. Up in this.
Bitch. You forgot friends.
Well, she threw me off. Shit. Try it again.
Sad.
Cue me in. Hold on. If I had $1 million,
Friends.
I would have to play this. No, play.
Don't play that. Can't play that. Don't play that.
It is Roll Out Loud with Speedy and Friends. And I'll be.
Speedy.
Y'all be.
Friends.
I said
The enthusiasm is horrible. I'm just going to get that out there. She does this friends, I guess. I know.
Friends.
My first day here.
L out of Houston, a song for women cannot be soft, bro. That don't even make no sense. Nigga. It's for the ladies, man.
Take that L. In-house we got.
What up? It's your girl A Dot, aka Elote Mama,
AKA
Pinata Princess,
AKA
Puss in Boots,
Puss in Boots.
Chalupa Boots.
Chalupa Boots. I can let you guess where the puss is, but the boots is down there.
The Velcro there.
She got Velcro.
Hey, have you had a guy ask you to keep it on? Hey, nah, keep your boot on, shawty. It's cool.
Let me move that boot.
Yeah, keep that boot on.
You don't want to hear that Velcro. That's not a good.
Yeah, that'll mess the mood up.
You know what?
Hold
I'm
on,
cool.
let me take the boot off.
I'm cool. In-house we got.
MONROVIA DIOR.
AKA.
AKA
Patience.
AKA.
Chocolate.
AKA.
double dip,
Chocolate
all of
Sunday.
that.
AKA Vern's favorite.
Vern's
Vern.
yes,
Aw,
he ain't
hi,
never had a
Vern.
Oh, yeah.
favorite. He got one now.
Oh yeah.
He got you at the marble table.
Shout out to Vern.
Wonderful.
Shalom to the people.
My son works.
I
As you should.
kind of work today. We got some news.
Who threw tomatoes at me?
If you
That's
guys,
fucked up.
Obama son.
we got some news.
Stick
There you go.
yourself, punk.
Now you're gonna be take that down now.
No, I think who had more potatoes? Oh, JT had way
Oh
more.
yeah, they
JT,
hate JT.
JT.
I've never seen somebody so hated in my life. And JT's a cool guy.
He is.
They hate JT.
That's my guy.
I think it goes
Lately.
JT, Mark Howard,
Oh, they can't stand Mark. Howard.
Well,
You know what? I take that back because Mark does Danny's show from time to time, and they like Mark on Danny's show.
yeah, but they don't like him over here.
Yeah. For some reason on our show, they hate Mark.
Hate Mark Howard.
I don't know what that's about.
Mostly it's Nakia, but hey, same thing. Anyway,
We like the fact that Kia hates you, Mark.
so you may have
Yeah.
heard. I guess Draymond's going to take a little time off. He punched up a fellow teammate.
I don't think you can give yourself
He
time off. I don't think that's how that works.
Well,
He apologized.
He said sorry.
he said sorry. He said he called his mom and dad and apologized to them. He said you got to apologize to his kids, his girl for real, because as soon as the argument, you ain't do that shit to Draymond.
Yeah.
Every time an argument happened, you don't hit me, you ain't hit him. So
Somebody played the,
Yeah.
you know, on Men's Society where Old Dog was showing the videotape.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And
That was
they was like,
hilarious.
boom, oh!
Hilarious.
That was like Chauncey whooping your ass right there.
But here's the thing I was
Did
tripping
someone
about.
Put his hands on him first. He pushed him.
Well, he did. Well, he didn't deserve a sock.
No. Let me break
Could
it.
have pushed him
Yeah.
back.
I'm gonna break it down for man code.
Okay.
Let's give some man. It's
Yeah,
man code.
if I
Man
push
code
you,
Monday.
don't hit me.
Let's put this in the rule book, okay? The man rule is this: as a man, if I put my hands on you, I'm ready for war.
Right.
That's common language. If I
That's
touch,
women's too.
if I touch
Whether
you
he
anyway,
push, whatever it
it
is.
doesn't matter. If I grab you, whatever it
I
is,
agree.
I'm expecting combat. But the only caveat is if we're in a professional setting and you're my homeboy or we're
Allegedly.
business
Team.
partners,
Allegedly.
because it's not street tactics.
Yeah.
That works at the basketball court. You bump into me at the grocery store.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if we're employees at work, you have to leave your thuggish, ruggish bone activity at home. If you at work in a professional setting,
I get
as
it.
two men, what you say is, let's go outside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we ain't
Now
got to do it
give
right
me
here.
the opportunity.
Yeah, to calm
Yeah.
down.
It's coming.
Or we gonna figure
Okay,
it out.
I get it.
That's the man rule.
And here's the things that I noticed from one thing I definitely noticed is how the team was more concerned about finding out who leaked the tape than trying to figure out why did this happen.
Well, that happens.
Another-
Yeah.
Well,
I
for
mean,
all
there's
the
a million
professionals
people.
said
Yeah.
that happens all the time.
Even if it happened all the time, but they were more concerned, like they were going to get to the bottom, like that was their number one goal. Then instead of saying, okay, I need to find out what are my two players arguing about? What is this about?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Call it. If this is not who I think it is, I'm going to hang up. Call her.
I think
L,
it's
man.
wrong.
Oh, L, call right back. Give me 2
Call
minutes.
right back,
L. Call
L.
right back. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
L.
I got you.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
So I think the team where they're saying this is our priority to find out who leaked this tape, I think the first thing you should have said was, no, we need to find out what the issue is with our two players.
But
Apparently they wasn't concerned about that.
Right, because this is what I'm saying. I talked to a professional basketball player the other day, okay? Because I don't like to talk about professional stuff because I never played in the NBA. So I called my partner who played in the NBA, played overseas, and he was telling me that he thinks the organization might have had something to do with leaking the video because Draymond's contract's coming up. The only leverage he has is, I'm a team guy.
Oh, yeah.
You just blew that out. And you got to look how the video starts. It doesn't start from the beginning of the altercation. It starts from when Draymond's about to, attack him. So it looks a very, certain
And you
way.
note, and this is the other part I'm going to add to help you out is, no one went to stop him. Remember, if you notice, fat white dude was walking.
Yeah, I don't think they set it up, though.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying they set it up, but they wasn't trying to stop it. Right. And then the other part is, even though Curry is the man of the team, you didn't see him in that area going, hey, guys, break it up. He was nowhere. He was on the court. Because if you look at the camera shot, you see him, they setting up, but you could tell they're arguing, and Curry's not paying attention to
that's what I'm saying.
whatever the fuck they're doing. He's trying to block it out.
Well, my partner was telling me, he actually played for the Warriors for a second. He was telling me that that's the norm. You will see fights like that all the time in NBA practice.
In regular practice.
It's a physical thing. So that's not the norm. The abnormal part is the fact that the video got out.
And but why are you more concerned about the video?
Because it happens all the time.
No, I got that. But, I mean, if you're trying to show the public that, hey, this is probably not a one-off thing, because they've never said it happens all the time.
No.
Other players have said that.
No. But you're saying why aren't they concerned about the actual thing that
took place? About what took place.
It happens all the time. It's like a twisted ankle. There's Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr, and they just continued to practice. So Steve Kerr, he's the coach of the Warriors, who got punched by Jordan. So I know he ain't looking like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. He got punched twice. Didn't Kobe slap somebody on the plane? Kwame Brown, I think he slapped Kwame on the plane.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
yeah, I remember that.
Right. So what I'm saying is, people get punched and slapped
ran.
all the time.
He slapped him and ran.
I don't know. I didn't hear he ran.
Yeah.
No, Kobe ran.
That's not what I heard.
Kobe ran.
And I know my boy Jordan Farmar played for the Lakers. All right, so from what I heard, that ain't what happened. All right, so I don't know what
Kwame told the story. He said he ran.
Yeah. Well, if I was Kwame, I would say the same thing. But yeah, so I think I think it says something to the organization, because you could tell that was taken from one of the people.
So is he coming back?
Arena.
So now do you think that, or you heard that?
So it's my partner told me. Me personally, I gave y'all my opinion. I think he should be out of there. But my partner was saying that it's not really about Draymond Green. It's really about Steph Curry. He says, so when you watch Steph Curry play, he doesn't have to dribble the ball. He don't have to come down and shake his man. Draymond does everything to save Steph Curry energy. He going to set the screens. He going to give him the handoff. He going to fight somebody if he need to. He says, so unless they find somebody to replace those things, they got to keep him. Because if not, they're pretty much saying they're done with this run of this team of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in that.
Well,
like
I think
the Bulls did. Like the Bulls did with Jordan.
I'd rather go with the other theory, which is three people got to get paid this year. Him, what's the kid that came from Minnesota? Came from Minnesota.
Who you talking about?
The guy that came from Minnesota, number one pick.
Wiggins,
and
Jordan Poole.
Jordan
Poole getting paid for. He just had 18.
Those three dudes are up to get. He can't pay all three of them because they just paid Curry. They just paid a gang of people. So somebody's going to go home. Somebody got to bounce.
Yeah, so I leaked the tape. Now I ain't got to pay Draymond, but 1% of that.
So you get through this year with Draymond, is what you're saying?
I'm not paying him till I got to. Because if his numbers dip, if anything changes, I don't have to pay him what I'm supposed to pay him.
Well,
and it's always a business.
Word is that he would love to go to the Lakers. So if you're the Lakers, what would you give up for Draymond?
Lakers suck. I watched them last night.
That's not what I asked.
Nothing.
What would you give
They're
up?
not gonna win.
No, what would you give up?
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell can bring the ball down.
I'll trade him for anybody.
Russell will bring the ball down.
They need to trade that man for anybody. And I like Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
It's just a bad fit. He needs to be somewhere where he's at least
is he killing his chance? Well, I think he's still a Hall of Famer.
He's top 75. They already put him in the books.
Oh, that's right.
He can't do no wrong now. They put him in the book, so he's good.
He's in front of Chris Webber. Can you believe that?
I know.
See what? I know this is sports. Don't play.
I'm
joking. It's a joke.
Oh yeah.
Ha ha ha.
So when does the season actually start? I know it was a few more preseason games last night.
Yeah. These teams only have four. It's either 4 or 5. Lakers have 4 preseason games. A couple of teams has 5. So they really cut it down from what it used to. It used to be like 10 preseason games, but somebody could get hurt.
Yeah, I'm glad they cut it down. It's a little boring. And I don't understand why they're playing so many starters. Maybe because it is a shortened preseason.
Yeah, I think that's the reason too.
But I would be a little pissed off if I was, trying to make a team and during the preseason I didn't play. I'd be like, my nigga, you got 82 games. Nigga, what is the problem?
LeBron paying all the quarters.
Yeah,
Man.
let me get
some.
in. Let me get in here, man.
I got at least. I don't want to get on that 2-way contract. Go back down to G League. Shout out to G League. Somebody got to go. Speaking of, now I normally do the sneakerhead. L.
No, I'm gonna find some sneakers.
Yeah,
but let's
I looked on my regular. I have 3 sites I look on, and there were no shoes that were worthy enough for me to go.
I got some shoes for y'all guys.
Yeah, these are, so that's why I didn't put them up there.
But
Otherwise, now you got. You got.
yeah, it's Monday, so I did.
Nick, you got to bring the screen
You want me
down
to
so we
throw
can
some
see the
shoes?
shoes.
I didn't have any
You
shoes.
want me to
What
find
are you
some
talking
No,
about?
when you do.
I know.
They just talking.
I know this. Why
Oh, then roll the thing back up, boy.
Why are you trying to tell me how
I
to do
don't
my
like your
job?
tone. You know I got a belt, Nick. You can get a whooping.
I don't understand why you even
Still
talking to
get
me about.
whoopings,
He
Nick.
I
get, he
ain't
get
never
a,
been beaten in my life, sweetie. By no man, nothing. No, I am undefeated, and I'm leaving the earth that way. I promise.
don't believe him.
I'm leaving the earth like that. I take that back. I did get jumped one time. I take that back. And
I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
And I got punched first by this Mexican dude. I gotta give him his props.
Oh,
And that was the last time somebody hit me first. And I learned my lesson.
See, you don't remember when it was 4 and 5.
Don't recall it, nigga. If I remember the doctor that got me, I'm gonna get him back. You got a call really quick. Caller.
Caller, what's your
Hey,
name? Where you
caller.
calling from?
Yo, this Joe calling back, man.
L, what
Hey,
up?
Take that L.
Hey, so check it out. Did y'all see that incident between Eddie Robinson and Deion Sanders?
Yeah, Eddie Robinson Jr. It was Eddie Robinson Jr.
Yeah,
So
Junior,
what was he
Deion
mad
Sanders.
about?
What y'all think about that?
What was he mad about?
He said that Deion was talking shit and being unprofessional, and man, that's Deion, man. He gonna always do that. He was just upset about all the stuff that Deion Sanders was saying, supposedly.
But
The way he explained it.
Deion's team did beat him, right?
Yeah, they beat him. I think it was like 26-12, something like that.
Now, you think his son going to the league? You think he that nice?
Who that?
Deion's son. He plays quarterback for him.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think he's good. I think
But what I like.
he's
what I-
6'2". He's
what I would
6'3".
like to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see how Deion's team would compete against a lot of these number 1 colleges.
The big college, they probably run right through
Outside
him.
of SWAC.
They probably run right through him.
Outside of SWAC. I think so, too.
Yeah, they probably run right through him. He in the swag, which I'm not mad at, because you got to find somewhere to start, and he was able to get his son to play quarterback where he coaches at. So I think it's a good thing. I'm not mad at Deion. And I know Deion pushed buttons, but, he's trying to get those players to come play for him, man.
That's what he did in the league, man. He ain't doing nothing any different,
You're
man.
absolutely right.
He make the shit exciting. He make it exciting, though. You know what I'm saying?
Said I thought it was
so-
weird when he went after old boy they do the commercials with from Alabama.
Yeah.
I said that's weird. They got to work together.
Well, it's all good, man. But I saw that. I was like, that's kind of some whole shit. He looked like what was so funny about the video. I know. I say, damn, why the state patrol troopers walking out there with him?
They walk out. They always walk out with all the coaches, no matter what it is.
Yeah, but they walked out like extra. It's normally like one, but they had like 2. I think 2 or 3 on each side.
They probably heard about the pre.
They knew something was gonna go down. But yeah, that was a little whole move, man.
So
That
when
was a
Robinson
whole move.
pushed him in the chest, was that him just saying "fuck away from me"?
Now, so yeah, so what happened is Deion went up, said good game. He went in to give him bring him in for the hug. But before he did that, he put his hand in Deion's chest.
Yeah, I saw
right?
that. And pushed him
so
away.
Deion took his arm and slapped it away. It was like, nigga, what? And he just walked off,
Hey,
like
Deion,
somebody stole his ball.
I like, when we get old, we still think we got a knockout left. Because Deion better quit acting like that. A little young nigga might get one in, beat the brakes off you. You don't want that.
Yeah,
That'd be embarrassing.
Hey, man, he can't even look him in the eye, man. He didn't even look him in the eye at all when he shook his head.
Hey, L, did you say hi to
To our guest.
Man, that's Ver's woman, man.
Oh, that was funny.
That is the joke of the day right there. That's Bird's woman.
What's going on, Black? What's going on, Sweet Chocolate?
Hi,
You're
how are
looking
you?
mighty lovely.
He
That's
said
funny.
that's bird girl.
Hey, Speedy.
funny.
Yeah.
Speedy, I know my lane.
Yeah, you go stay. Yeah, she's off
that's
limits.
funny.
No.
Man, come down here with this robe and beat my ass.
His road will be open while you doing it.
L,
The robe be open.
we finna dive into some news. I
Thank
want you
you,
to
L.
call back and give your opinion on it, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to be interested in these topics.
I'm not fucking with birds, girl.
With his robe.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
What you got, Nick?
I was trying to get A-Dot some
For what?
a little drop. A little dun-dun-dun, the little news thing. I was trying to find a Spanish one though. I don't watch Spanish news. So I don't know.
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Yeah, I was trying to find the Telemundo.
Well, here's the great thing, Nick. You ever watch Telemundo on the accident? They're going, Budweiser. Budweiser. Apparently, Budweiser doesn't translate in
Budweiser.
Spanish.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Spanish one for
No,
for
not
A-Dot.
Coors is the
Hello.
best drink. Go! Budweiser.
All right, first up,
Budweiser.
Black Lives Matters Foundation member,
Yeah, one of them.
one of the board members.
Where the money at?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck money at?
She's getting hounded by the public.
Yeah, she should.
She's renovating her backyard for $1.4 million.
Yeah.
Not her house, the backyard.
Just the backyard. She just needs some new bushes and grass and what have
And a
you.
pool. You got to get a pool.
Now,
Yeah, for me, I need a pool.
Patrice Coolers.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Patrice.
shout out to
Invite us over, otherwise we telling.
1.4
shout out to Candace
million.
Owens.
Yeah.
Now
Me
Candace,
and Nick want to come through.
Candace Owens is on a mission. I love Candace Owens, by the way. I know everybody hates
Shout
her,
out to
but
Candace.
I like her.
Yep.
But she's on a mission to expose Black Lives Matters.
That was the white girl, black girl.
No, she's a black woman.
I thought that was a black girl, a white girl that was being black.
No, I don't know. I know who you talking about.
Oh,
That's
you're
not
talking
her.
about the,
No, you talking about the one that said she feel black and she painted herself.
No, she said she was black. She
Yeah.
felt she was black to her mom and
now,
them
did
said
she have
no.
black in her?
She was fucking some brothers, so
Okay.
she had it in her.
What's her name?
I forgot because remember her hair was all curly and she had a little
Oh, you're talking
tan.
about the one with the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has an
That's not her.
OnlyFans now.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has
but
a
her
OnlyFans.
mama
OnlyFans.
is white, daddy white.
Yeah.
But she looked like
And
you know.
she adopted black kids.
You think
Yeah.
that's how it goes? You gotta
Yeah.
get it in.
She was getting
But she has black in her.
Black in her.
I'm
That
trying
day.
to. No, Candace Owens. That's not Candace Owens.
Why does that name sound familiar?
No.
She's on the political side of things.
Yeah, that's
Very
what-
respectable black
Dark-skinned
woman.
Black girl that does all the politics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
she was one of the first people to call out Black Lives Matter back when it was
Mm-hmm.
still like an active thing.
So how much do they gross a year?
I'm looking for that right now, and I can't find it, which means they
At
probably
least enough to get your backyard done.
they probably scrubbed it. But I know it was something like I know the reported earnings.
Which is donations from other guys.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
a couple on here. So one has reported over $42 million in assets.
Yeah.
Another one has reported over $60 million in funds. So that's not even talk about what you actually paid for with it.
Rachel, that's her name.
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel
yeah.
Dole.
Yeah, so
Dollars, yeah.
yeah, so shout out to Candace Owens. She has a documentary coming out where she's going after Black Lives Matter to just expose where the money actually went. They go back to the
Well, it's
neighborhoods
gone
that
now.
were affected. No, it's not gone. They go back to the neighborhoods that were affected, and they didn't do anything for the neighborhoods. I don't know anyone who
Well,
has
here's the thing.
received
What was the
anything.
money supposed to do? In theory.
No. That wasn't a thing. They started Black Lives Matter to make a statement that Black Lives matter, right?
Got it.
Everyone assumed, right, that you were going to help black people because
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
if I made a sign that called Asian Lives Matter, right, and I took
I'm
that money
assuming
and
I'm
I didn't help
donating.
any Asian organizations, or if I said handicaps matter, right, and I was promoting handicap, but I didn't do anything with the money
You
to
help
help
putting the
handicapped
rails
people.
in the house. Nothing.
It'd
Ramps.
be
Nothing.
I think that's
No,
illegal.
with the ramps.
I want to say it's illegal. I want to say
Yeah.
you can't start a foundation about something and then just not have anything to do
Well,
with that.
Trump did it. So
So we can't.
Yeah.
No. This ain't
Can't be
got
done.
nothing to do with Trump.
no, I'm saying
Nah,
he's
but
done
that's
the
what
same
that's what
thing.
everybody do. Trump ain't even president no more. He just a
No,
regular
but
dude.
he's still-
He just a regular dude.
Still collecting money.
So what?
But here's the thing. So
We on her head right now.
Black Lives Matters. Is it just her or is it
No,
other
it's,
people?
it's
It
four
was
of them.
three. It was three
Four?
or four of them. Yeah. that
Yeah,
started
it's a
together.
gay couple. They two females. Yeah,
They bought a $6 million home
yeah.
together. Like
From now we know from
some
the
of the
money.
money,
I'd
yeah,
assume.
from
They ain't had no money before it happened.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Where they live before this? Like Compton.
Crenshaw.
No.
Yeah,
So-
so I would encourage if you donated to. I didn't donate to Black Lives Matter, so I really ain't got no dog in the fight. But if you did donate, I would
I sent
encourage
a
you to
dollar.
maybe file a lawsuit or something.
I did send $1.
I think
Now, what's interesting is if you think about that. Okay, so they started the Black Lives Matter, but then if you go to like Arizona, for example, they had Black Lives Matter, the Arizona chapter. and then it'd be like BLM,
A.
whatever the organization was, and each organization from that
Yeah, because it's a
chapter
good money scheme.
was and
Yeah,
it
that's
makes
why.
me wonder, like,
It's easy for me to go outside with a t-shirt
go-
on.
To be honest,
Yeah.
all these are Red Cross is a money scam.
yeah,
Well,
Like-
that's
Yeah, it
yeah,
is,
but
actually,
I'm black, so I'm concerned about black people.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So I can't speak on Red Cross. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
agree, but I guess what I'm trying to say is like that's
scammers.
What's the difference between Red Cross and then
Because
raising
Red
money and
Cross-
not giving
Red Cross started off as a criminal organization.
exactly. So what I'm saying, it's
Right.
all, what I am saying,
Tear the
is
shit
all
up. It ain't
criminal.
yours. Go
It's
ahead.
Yeah.
all criminal. So at the end of the day, I mean, unfortunately, because I'm black, so I was affected by the Black Lives Matter situation. But is she doing the same shit that the white folks did?
But
to
here's
her?
my
And then
question, Nick.
It's all a scam at the end of the day.
What are they supposed to do with the money? You saying
Yeah,
they're
like,
supposed to
where's
get the
it
money?
supposed
Hold
to
on.
go to?
They get the money and they're supposed to do what? Give it to who?
I
Build
listen.
community, like,
I actually do
mean,
research on these things. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so
Impossible.
I know philanthropy was started by this white dude in order way to trick society. It wasn't about
Right,
giving back to
right.
people.
okay.
Okay, he actually did it so he didn't have to give money back to people. That was the whole
Mm-hmm.
purpose of it. So I know all of this is a scam. Anytime somebody say charity, it's a scam. That's
that
that's
part.
what I honestly believe.
But in theory, where was the money supposed to go? Like
It's
to,
a scam. It's never been an actual. That's never been the case. No organization that I have ever seen has ever actually taken the money and developed communities and given it back and done the right thing. It's always a loophole to make money.
Right.
So
and pay less.
they're
taxes.
doing exactly what they're supposed to do with the money, which was they got the money. That's why I didn't give it to them. That's why I didn't support black
Well,
people.
I
I
gave
know
him
what
a
it
dollar.
is.
I
That's
gave
why I
him a
didn't do
dollar.
it because I know what it is. So
I gave him a dollar.
yeah, so I'm not
I'm gonna need
tripping.
that back.
Yeah.
But so I don't have a beef with them. I just feel like if you did give money to them under false pretenses, you should just probably file a lawsuit and see if you can maybe get some money back.
But being that I'm pro-black, I'm like, if you
Yeah.
don't do that, do it for Red Cross.
If you give money to Red Cross, you should file a lawsuit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump.
1,000.
If you gave money to
Well,
Trump.
what they
Nah.
normally,
Stop,
what
you
they
guys
do.
Stop giving money to organizations.
What kind of know
Well,
what
no,
Trump
no,
is?
because what they do is when they do their business plans, like some of the nonprofits, is they put into their so this is how much I should make for a salary. Like you put your salary, you put how much
Because
you
I'm working
need.
here every day.
Because like I'm
Yeah.
just gonna give example. I'm sure Haley, they probably have it broken down with the homeless.
Right.
You know, and that's nonprofit. So you
Right.
have to break it down. But with them, we're not seeing where the
Well, people don't know this about a nonprofit organization.
saying?
So a nonprofit organization does not mean I give money back. That's not what that
no,
means.
No,
Right?
I'm just giving an
That
example
means
of how they break it down.
a haven.
No. All it means is I can't take money and just stick it away in savings.
Yeah.
That's all it means, right?
Yeah.
So I have to
You actually
allocate.
have to
You
be
actually
accountable
Right.
for
I have
everything.
to allocate the money, which
Yeah.
is really what billionaires do with their money, right? So if you do have a nonprofit, you're kind of stupid. But
No,
anyways.
Nakia,
So-
Love My Neighbor is not a scam.
No.
It's a real-
Yeah, we actually go down and feed
Yeah.
the people,
It's
and
real.
I've actually seen people wearing the
Yeah.
stuff that I took down there, so I can
Yep.
I can
They
vouch for
put it
them.
on.
amazing.
Matter of fact, they put it
Yeah.
on as soon as you get there.
Every
Yeah, I can actually
Thursday,
vouch for them. I seen them with
they-
my sneakers on, nigga.
Yeah.
So.
Clothes, donate, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anybody's asking you for money, at least
Except for us.
in my personal experience, it's been no. I'm talking about to donate to something else.
Gotcha.
Like, or they're gonna raise money for something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. It just doesn't make any sense. But we gotta take a quick. Actually, no, I don't want to take this call yet. Wait up, call it.
Yeah.
And speaking of Black Lives Matter, shout out to Kanye West.
Uh-huh.
He's been banned from Instagram.
They did ban them?
They just banned him from
Aw,
Instagram
dang.
and Twitter. Well, I don't know. I don't know
What
if
did he
Instagram,
say? What
Twitter.
did he say?
So Kanye posted a tweet that said, "When I wake up tomorrow, I'm going DEFCON 3 on these Jews. I done had it enough. Now the Jews blocked them. Now, this what I'm gonna. Now I don't have a problem with that. But this what I'm gonna tell the people. This what
It's
I'm.
over for him.
This what I'm gonna tell the people, and we should not settle for this. Okay? I want you to ask yourself this question: why is it okay for you to say the N-word on Instagram and Twitter? You could show a black man being killed on Instagram and Twitter. You could talk bad about Megan Thee Stallion on Instagram and Twitter. You could do all of these things. But if you say anything about Jewish people, you could say nigger, you could say coon, cracker, you could all of this. But you can't say something. You can't say the truth. He didn't say anything offensive. He said the truth about the Jewish people, and they blocked him. So as a person, you should really think about what kind of message they are sending to you. That they don't want anybody to tell the truth because he didn't say anything offensive.
The Jews run the entertainment industry. You got to get
They run a
your own
lot.
shit. They run.
Yeah, but that don't mean
No,
I'm
I
not a
agree
sucker.
with you.
I'm not.
I
Yeah, so
1000%
yeah. So we ain't got to bow to him.
No.
All right, so
you got to get your own shit.
So why
That part.
did what's the rapper? He burned his Yeezy, which I thought was stupid because that doesn't really hurt Kanye.
He already got his money,
If he
nigga.
burned the shoes because he already got the money.
Man, I could have sold that. I could have sold
Yeah,
it.
you heard it yourself, nigga. That was
he
dumb.
burnt
Yeah.
up the Yeezy shoes, which I thought.
Yeah,
was
Mercedes
stupid.
doesn't. Yes.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Dana
Who this
Dane.
is? Dana.
Hey.
I see
Hey,
that.
Okay, bring your
Dana
energy
Dane.
down.
I
Bring
see
it
the
down.
818.
Hey,
What
hey.
up, Dana?
We're not where you are. Bring your energy down.
So when Black Lives Matter started,
Uh-huh.
those three women, they appointed themselves kind of the leader of it. So all of the donations were being funneled through them. And Speedy, yes, they were intending, or they set it up where they were going to help all of these mothers of black young men that had been killed and everything. And what they did was, this Patrice Cullors, she went to Topanga, which is here in this area. She bought this really expensive house, and then she hired her ex or her baby daddy or ex-man as security, gave him, like, kicked him off $500,000, and she just split up all the money and gave those organizations or those people that she said that she was going to give the money to, maybe $100,000 within like 20 people, but everybody else, she bought homes, she took vacations, she helped a lot of her family. And so that was the real issue with the $90 million, is that you used it the way you wanted to, and you really didn't help any.
Did you
black
say
lives.
90 million?
90 M&Ms. And that's what they
90 million, 90.
and that's what they counted, so I'm gonna double that.
Shit.
If you can count
Yeah,
90 million,
that's what they counted.
you're not counting the whole thing.
90
I mean, she
million.
bought 3 homes, and then she lied and was like, I'm an author, bitch. That book went wood. It sold like 5 copies. Like, like the 3 people, Patrice Cullors and the other 2 ladies, they just divvied up all the money amongst themselves and then improved their own lives and not black lives. Their black lives, but no one else's.
What the? I didn't know it was 90 million. Yeah.
90
And they
M&Ms.
just-
Oh, it's bad. They itemized
That is
it, Speedy.
sad.
They itemized it and broke it all down about all their expenses, all the family that they helped, and it was like legit but not legit. But I think what Nick wants us to also see as he explains what's going on with Black Lives Matter is that a lot of nonprofits is just a money grab.
I'm
They
gonna tell you
say
this right now.
nonprofits-
I love my son,
Uh-huh.
but if you gave him 90 million, I don't think you're gonna give me no.
You're going to be fixing up
And you
1.4
don't-
million
That's
homes.
because you don't know me, Pop.
Not bad. Okay, Speedy, I can hire you and you could work for me, but I'm not gonna let Tamir Rice's mother be homeless.
Nah, you ain't supposed
You know
to
what
do
I'm
that.
saying?
You gotta step in. At least do that.
I'm not gonna let Trayvon Martin's mother be this. I'm not Sandra Bland's family. I'm not gonna let those people suffer. And I'm sitting on all this money, and I'm gonna buy a house in an exclusive neighborhood where I'm living on the hill and I'm behind a gate and all this other stuff. And that's what Patrice Cullors did.
Well, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do because somebody got to
Topanga
somebody got to answer for
Canyon.
this.
We going to Topanga Canyon.
Let's go up there in March.
We
We're gonna go up there in March.
Pick it.
That's fine.
I want my money
But
back.
it doesn't even
We
look like,
want our money
it
back.
doesn't even look like they're gonna be prosecuted.
I'm gonna say,
It doesn't
well,
look like they're gonna do it.
Go up to the
I'm gonna
house.
get my dollar back. I know that goddamn
Everybody
much.
meet at
I
Topanga
think the
Canyon.
Thanks,
reason
Dana.
why-
Thanks, Dana.
Thanks, Dana.
Your phone's
Thanks.
cutting out, Dana. Thank you.
Go ahead.
The
Call back, Dana.
prosecution, I think, is going to come through from what you were saying. Was there what was the promised motive from starting? And if there was no promise, then it's like a lesson learned kind of thing. I feel like
90 million. That's a hell of a lesson learned.
Yeah, no, that's definitely,
Shit.
and they're gonna try to pin her with a crime, which it should be, but I don't think.
But then that puts everybody in the line of fire.
Yeah, then I
So-
don't think that would leave room for a can of whoop ass.
Because we always bring up on the show when white people were trying to take OJ's pension money, and the judge said, "Can't do that
Right.
because that's a slippery slope for everybody. So if you get in an accident or you hit someone, they can take your pension that you worked all your life for. They can take that. So they said, no, we can't give you his pension. We can have that trophy and the footballs and his T-shirts, but we cannot give you his pension because that's a slippery slope. And then everybody's pension will be up for grabs.
Yeah, I think this is a slippery slope.
Yep.
I think
They got away with it, but I think they should. I got you, Nick. I think they should at some point say, okay, now we got to turn around and start taking care of folks
Yeah.
because the jig is up. Now you made your look change. You stashed some to the side. You bought an island somewhere probably. Now go take care of some black folks. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hopefully you hear from us.
You know the worst part about it is
You on phone?
is that they use Speedy. I'm trying to.
Oh, my bad.
serious
My
here.
bad. You're right.
A little
Serious.
bit.
You're right.
They use the tragedy of death of their own of our people to get over.
Sad.
That's why I said maybe, Vern, they can
There's
hear
no
this.
maybe to it.
No, I'm saying
There's
maybe.
no
No,
maybe
I'm
to
saying that maybe they'll hear this and hear people's outcry,
They not
and they'll
gonna-
turn around because they
Please
made a
don't
game.
get
If you made
paid.
90 million, you good.
Why would I stop the hustle if I just made
No,
90?
the hustle ain't gonna stop, Nick. That's why I say you take a
Yeah.
million.
Hold on, Vernon.
If
Hold on, Vernon. The dude who started the organization, dude named George Soros, you guys can look this up. He's been doing this for decades. So that's what I'm saying. This is nothing like, this is not going to change. You just have to smarten up and stop looking for the best in people all the time. I think that's what it is. Like,
Sometimes that's all we got. Nick.
I tell people all the time, and I don't mean to offend any white people, okay? I really don't.
But you do.
But white people can call in and answer this question. No, this is honestly what I tell people. I don't know anything in the history of this world that white people haven't lied about.
Right. I say that all the time.
Right? And now you could be offended by that if you want to. That's fine. But all I ask is just point out one thing that they've actually told the truth about, and I'll stop saying it.
Yeah.
So if that's my standard. So anytime somebody come with me with some Black Lives Matter and all of this, I'm not believing it. Just off the top. I'm not even gonna waste my time to say maybe it could be true. And I'm not even going with it until you prove the other side of the
I will look at the glass half.
Thank you.
and
Vernon.
Cool.
that is
Oh,
so,
shit, man.
that's the saddest part about it.
I ain't know you gonna come right
People,
back in.
we actually a lot of times
Nigga jump rope is
people
crazy.
out here they're actually trying to do things to help their people, and nobody wants to help because they don't believe it. Because there's too many people out here trying to take advantage of bullshit situations. These kids got killed. These black people are getting murdered, and you decide that, oh, here come a quick money grab. Let's say we're going to do all this to help them, and ain't shit got
It
no
didn't
do
help.
nothing. They ain't even bought them. They ain't even bought them people a bar of soap. But yet you living in a $90 million bitch. I would come in there and I would snatch the IRS
Topanga Candy.
or somebody needs
gonna
to
go
come
to
and
jail.
snatch all
Who's
that
the
shit away
IRS?
from them. They wrong. That's just fucking wrong.
Who is the ISS? Who's the ISS?
INS is
The same people.
smoking
The
weed?
same people. No. Speedy asking me who the ISS is. The same people who told you that you can beat Claudia in a race.
Oh, I tried to find that video too, Pops. I'm gonna find it. Thank you, Vernon.
Oh, thanks for
Wait,
and
hang
he
up,
hung up
too.
on you.
We're gonna take
And
one
he
more
hung up
call,
on
then we'll
you.
go for. Oh nope, they hung up. All right, yeah. So that was the. Let me see. I want to say anything about Kanye
Now,
West?
I was just looking up Bill and Melinda Gates
Mhm.
has the biggest foundation for the U.S., $53.3 billion.
So if I was
So
you
now
guys,
how do you feel like?
no. So this is what.
When do
this
they
is,
hand out the money?
This is what you got to realize about Bill Gates. So Bill Gates' family, right, is connected to eugenics, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Eugenics was the foundation who started birth control.
Uh-huh.
Eugenics is also connected to the Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
They're the people responsible for killing all the people in Africa with all the diseases and the shots. These are all Bill Gates' actual
Yeah.
relatives. So the fact that his actual relatives started a whole business of killing people because of what they look like and their color and where they come from, and Bill Gates is going to now give y'all money and give y'all free medicine sounds a little suspicious, if you were to ask me.
How much?
Yeah.
How much?
Maybe let's give
How
it a
much did they
shot.
raise again?
It says that they're worth $53.3 billion.
And you know
Okay.
what? You know what his
So
foundation
I
mainly
can't-
they
does?
do all those charity
You know what they mainly do?
events, all
What?
that stuff.
Vaccinations.
Yeah.
So when you hear a company has that,
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's money to hand out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't you just hit them up and go, hey man, we need a meal?
So look, Pops, this
How's
is
that work?
why would Bill Gates
Mm-hmm.
Give me a million?
give his money to poor black people?
Because I asked.
Because people just want to believe, oh, he's a
Right.
good person. That's
You
what they want to
invested
believe.
me?
Why would you believe that? Why would you believe?
That Bill like me?
Okay, listen, I ain't gonna interfere with you, man. If you think Bill Gates love you, go to Papa Bill then.
Papa
go to Daddy Bill then. If you think
that's
Billy love you, go to Papa Bill.
I think Bill like me, man. Hey, Bill, come on. We just need a meal, man, to get through. We
Take
just
the
need
shot.
to get through.
Take the
It ain't
shot.
gonna hurt you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Yo again.
Hell,
What's wrong now, nigga? Earlier you was all keying. What's wrong with you now?
I think the Black Lives Matter brought him down a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter.
Go ahead, El.
No,
Drop some knowledge.
So here's the deal. Black Lives Matter, of course, you all know, did not start off with what it is today. It started off more so of support of blacks in the blacks as far as being gay and supporting them. and it evolved to what it is today.
Question
They
for you
had
then.
other
Question for you.
states,
Hold on. Question for
other
you.
location.
L.
Yes, sir.
Question for you. So, when Black Lives Matter started, was their job to take care of black people in need, or if something
No.
happened to them? What was the money
No,
originally
that was
for?
not the-
Yeah.
That was not their mission. That was not their mission statement.
So, what was the money for? Oh shit! Sorry about that.
They weren't about collecting money. They were more so about rights for gay black individuals.
Okay,
That's how it started.
got that
And
part.
supporting
So
them.
now, so then when someone donates some money to them to help that cause, is their job to go? Okay, now I'm supposed to take this money and help out this black guy who's in jail for something he didn't do and he needs a lawyer. Is that what it's supposed to be
Well,
for?
that's
In theory.
Let me get to that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what happened is when they had the original office that started, then you had all these other offices that started popping up
Got it.
as far as Black Lives Matter that wasn't even affiliated with them.
Got
And
it.
those offices were also taking in money to, like you said, try to supposedly support and help those that were in need of attorneys and things like that.
That's
So
but I'm saying that's what originally that's what it's supposed to be
it-
for.
No, that's not what it was supposed to be for originally. No,
Oh.
that's what it evolved into.
I guess the point I'm trying to trying to find out. It let's just say everything goes the way it's supposed to. Everybody's good. No one's doing this for a seedy reason, and they go, okay, I believe in Black Lives Matter, and if you donate to me, I'll make sure that if L goes to jail or L gets pulled over and gets beat, that we'll take care of his hospital bills. That we do. That's what it's supposed to do, right?
Right.
Well,
L. In theory, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
in theory of where it's at now, yes.
That's what it was. Okay,
But
that's what I
when
wanted
it
to.
started off. So that's why with these ladies that have their court case or whatever may happen with this, or why it's so hard to even get them, is because that's not what they started. That's not how they started this organization. They can say, this is our mission statement. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is where it is. This is what it evolved into. You have all these other people that opened up Black Lives Matter offices that aren't affiliated with us. They took in money as well. And where's that money?
Now, how do we know they're
where's
not
that money?
affiliated if they're saying the same thing as Black Lives Matter? Wouldn't that make them part?
Because they started offices that were geared towards supporting, like you said, supporting and helping blacks that needed attorneys, fighting for justice, things like that. And that's kind of how their little office or what they were doing got overshadowed by all these other offices opening up. And so they eventually like, well, shit, let's go with it.
So like when Dana
then
calls
kinda
in,
came together.
when Dana calls in and says, well, hey, not saying if it's true or not, but just say one of the moms whose kid was killed, they're doing bad. That this Lives Matters was supposed to come in and help her, right? In theory.
Well, but you got to think about it. You got to think about this, Speedy. There's no way that they can help everybody. Even with
I
the
got that
amount of money
part.
that they're
I know it's not.
spending out
Yeah, you can't help it. You can't help the world. You're not going to save the world. You're not going to stop hunger. You're not going to do that. But if you
Actually,
know
you
that
can.
particular person,
You can't do that,
if you know that particular person is on hard times, and the money was raised for that situation, in theory, why would they not? If they're sitting
that's
on
where
90
money should
million,
go.
why would they not go take care of that woman now that everybody done pulled the sheets off of? Don't you think they would step up now?
The same reason FEMA don't do what they're supposed to do. The
You're right.
same reason the Red Cross don't do what they're supposed to do.
You're right.
Yeah.
None of them do.
Yeah.
So, like for example, did you know, like where you have a politician, or let's say president, is running for office, and they have all this money that's coming in. They got all these donations, they got all this lobbying, all this money's coming in. After that is over with, if they lose, what happens? You know what happens to that money?
No, what?
That money is sent back. It's given to either charities or even sent back to the individuals that donated that money.
Didn't know that. You sure? Because the ones who donated money to Trump, he kept the
They can't
money.
keep it. They
No,
can't keep that money.
He did. He found the
Yeah,
loophole.
they're not allowed to keep that money because you can't keep money for personal use that was given to you for a campaign.
So how did these young ladies get away with it?
well, you got to think about it though. They're not what they're doing in that situation is different from an office. Okay, think about the Red Cross is what is it? Is it more so at FEMA? FEMA's government, so that's government ran. So you can't even count FEMA, I guess. You know, Red Cross, government's in there somewhere. Black Lives Matter, the government's not in that.
You're right.
This is a separate entity from the government. The government has their hands in FEMA. The government has their hands in Red Cross. Always has, but not. You have certain individual charity organizations like this where there's no government whatsoever. So they don't rule who gets paid, how much they get paid, or anything, or if they get paid at all. They're not supposed to. Yeah. But they took advantage. Let's just keep it as it is.
I see that now. I see that now. Thank you, bro, for the phone call.
Yeah.
I just feel like at some point, and maybe the conscious thing is gone, but if you're sitting on $90 million fucking dollars and you can't go take care of someone who is really in and again, you ain't gonna save the world. You can't. You can't save everybody. But there's certain people that they can go, okay, cool. Y'all, I see. My bad. We finna go and do what we gonna do now.
Yeah.
You sitting on $90 fucking million.
Well, almost $1 million. She paid her brother for security.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, I read that.
Yeah, she did.
While I was.
You need more security.
Like,
me and Nick could work.
And $1 million for like events and whatever else.
In other words, she was spending money. Wow.
She was just
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's when we ask like how can somebody do that? I think when you think about the kind of person that could start a business like that, you got to start there. Like
because they're mentally probably locked in.
You're already in the mental space that probably 90% of the people are not, in that space where you're willing to do anything.
See, like one of the charities that I donate to and I've volunteered for was the Special Olympics. But they have everything broken down.
I had 9 jokes.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Don't do that no more. This is my theory.
I had 9 goddamn jokes.
I'm gonna give y'all some game.
But you see where the money goes.
No, you don't. They not giving them handicapped people no money, yo.
No, they buying the wheelchairs. They bought them a leg.
No, they get.
How you think she got this boot? She got it from the wheel.
All that stuff gets donated.
Everything. I've been to the main headquarters.
That stuff is donated. They don't pay for that shit. Man.
So you drank the juice, is what you're saying. You drank the juice.
Listen,
some of them could ball too.
Don't do that. I'm trying to get away from the handicap. All right, I'm gonna give her one more comment and then I'm going in. All right. So
if I was on that basketball team, I'd lead the league in block shots. I know that goddamn.
So all the people who have guilt trips about, when the Red Cross do back with the little bucket or, you want to give back. I'm gonna just for some game. The good book tells you not to do that. Not to give your money to charity. It says that very specifically.
It said give it to the rollout, I think.
No.
On page 7.
You're supposed to check with the people that you know who are good people that are currently in your life. Right? So if you have I can promise you this. Every single person listening right now has somebody in your life that needs assistance.
Yeah.
That needs help.
And you walk right past.
That can't pay a bill. That can't buy groceries this week or can't pay their phone bill or whatever, can't pay their car note or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you, if you really just a giving person and you doing it, because this is what the book says. The good book says
you have an abundance.
The good book says no. You giving away stuff just so that you feel good. That's all you're gonna get from it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get no benefits down the line. You ain't gonna get no favor from God. God said if you doing it so that you feel good, you got what you got your gift right there. You feel better about yourself. Now move on. You're not getting nothing else.
So if you want to feel good, you could donate to Rollout.
Or you could do it the smart way, right?
Good.
And actually give your money to people who are actually doing good in this world, not just people who make you
like
feel
who?
good.
Give me an example.
Yeah.
So like I said, I would
Mother
choose friends and
Teresa.
family. Like I don't give money to strangers.
Me either.
I have a nice little.
You give your dad nothing?
I don't give no man no money. That's
I'm
weird.
not your man.
That's weird. I got a wife. I can't
Who
get
you
no
think
man.
got you in this world?
I got a wife. I can't get no man no money. That's
you can't.
weird. That's
You wouldn't
gay.
have a wife if you didn't have me.
That's gay, Pop. You shouldn't ask no man for no money. That's weird.
I'm your dad.
I don't care. That's weird. Oh, man, that's weird.
Let me talk to you over here.
That's fine. That's a strain. Hey, listen, man, another man code violation. Don't ask no man for no money. Okay, that's weird. Let's go do something to him. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? But
what if you're in a pickle?
definitely don't ask no man for no money. That's the only one way to get out of there. The last man asked me for some money was Tupac, and he signed his soul over to death row. So I wouldn't do it if I was you. But yeah.
We got
a phone call. Got another phone call. Here we go.
Call. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Speedy man.
Man, they just supposed to be driving. What is you doing?
Spit it,
Man, fuck that shit. Let me tell you something.
What's up?
Hey, Felicia. No, hold on, my bad, Felicia. Alicia, I'm sorry.
Felicia.
Shit.
Felicia.
Did you back up on your letters, nigga? Hold on. That they said
Seema.
A, B, C,
All
D.
these bigger names.
It's Alicia. nigga.
Yeah.
It start with an A.
A dot. What's up?
Boutica, Faquima, all these
Yeah.
nigga names. In the
Puss in Boots, whatever.
Yeah. What?
Alicia,
What's
tell
up?
me out. In Monrovia, you too, Monrovia. You know what I'm
I'm here.
Monrovia.
Listen.
saying? Damn, but it's like, God damn, when I say your name, I can just feel the inside of your spirit. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you.
You can feel the inside of
I
a
bet you.
spirit.
I can
Yeah.
just feel it like, I can just like Monrovia. Ooh, Monrovia.
Oh.
Speedy man.
Yeah, man.
Sound like the
What's up?
I stopped
hyenas
listening
from
to
Lion
this
King.
nigga
Who?
right here, Speedy.
Whatever.
This nigga was talking years ago.
what'd he say?
He said,
What's up?
Kamala Harris, what was she, the senator or some shit?
Yeah, she
From
was.
California.
Yes,
and
she
all that.
was. I remember
He
that.
was like, shout out to Kamala, this black woman.
Because she
I'm
came
like,
by the
yo,
radio
okay.
show.
I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Cool, you know what I'm saying? She, you know, a black woman doing her thing, you know what I mean? So then I check out this motherfucking broad, man.
Psyche.
Policy.
Vice president.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like, this bitch is a monkey
president.
bitch, man.
Coming from the Bay, I know.
Vice
No,
president.
nigga. No, Kamala's a monkey bitch, man.
She's not
You know
loved
what I
in the
mean?
Bay.
Well, you know she's East Indian.
Well, it was she was a prosecutor.
Yeah, she's East Indian.
She
so-
put, she put people in
No,
jail.
I'm
No,
talking
she put
about her
black people in jail,
policies,
not
man.
people.
I said
don't
that.
give a fuck about her.
No, you said people.
for shit that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she went.
Her policies has ruined me, man.
She got
I don't
policies.
fuck with Kamala.
Yeah, she's
Huh?
not.
So where's this coming from? What you? That's what you calling about? We didn't even mention Kamala.
at all?
No, because nigga, we talking about the Black Lives Matter
Yeah.
Oh.
and you know the shit going on in America, and I'm just like, man, I can't listen to Speedy on shit. You know what I mean?
Have you ever
Nigga
So
don't
donated?
you
know
called
what the fuck
Speedy to
going on.
tell him you can't listen to me.
Have you ever
Yeah,
donated
you know
to?
what I mean?
Have you ever donated to a charity?
Yeah, you ever donated?
Yeah.
Sweet Walker.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't know who they. Once I found out George Soros, is his name Soros?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I found out that nigga was involved, I was like, nah, that shit corrupt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then motherfucking that Red Cross shit. I think Haiti had an earthquake, and I donated the Red Cross. Then I found out motherfucking like 13% of the money went to Haiti and shit. I'm like, oh fuck these niggas. You know what I mean?
Well, donate to
you know how you go to the
us.
store.
Donate to
Look,
Monrovia.
you know how you go to the store. You know you go to the store and you check out,
Yeah.
and they talking about you want to donate $1 to the kids' hospital and shit.
Nope.
I'm like, nigga, I don't even know them kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Well, you could donate
Well,
to.
tell George Bush to donate to them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Patience said
You
she'd
did.
take a
Donate
donation.
to the gas.
Yeah, sure.
She'd take a
But
donation.
listen, listen.
Monrovia,
No.
Monrovia will take a donation.
She'll take a donation.
Yeah.
He went, woo.
I mean, you tell me something to donate to, and if it's legit, I fuck with it. You know what I mean?
It's to her.
Legit
Yeah.
business.
She got 2 little ones.
Donate
She's
to
raising.
her.
She's raising 2 kings.
She got
I
2.
run a publications
Yep.
promotions company.
Well, that's what alimony and child support.
That's the donation.
Yeah,
You got a point
Speedy
there.
man.
that's
Yeah,
not
man.
donation.
Speedy man,
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
Speedy.
Yeah, man.
Listen, bro. I
Let me
would
do
like
that.
to hear I would like to hear the lovely Seymour call in, because I would like to hear her opinion, because your opinion ain't worth shit. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
So, if Seymour's out there, can we hear Seymour's opinion on this shit? Because, you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers telling niggas to vote in Atlanta for Stacey Adams and shit. Stacey Abrams. I'm like,
Stacey Adams.
That's why y'all can't
I'm
get
not
this.
fucking with Stacey Abrams. Like,
But-
they talking about niggas is hating on the black woman. She's a fucking monkey bitch. Like,
No.
she ain't got no policy.
Here's the thing. Don't matter. She black. Let's
No,
vote because she
no,
black.
we can't
Let's
keep
do
doing
that.
it. We can't. We
Well,
are.
let's do it this time.
We not.
Okay.
Nah.
Next time we can switch it up.
Oh,
Don't do that.
So
That's
let me
ignorant,
get this
yo.
straight, Speedy. According to you,
According to
right?
me.
If Walmart got a motherfucking CEO in there, I should just continue to give Walmart my money too.
Or if they're black and they're running for office and they're Democrats, why not vote for them? Just vote just
Because of policy.
Because the other way
But
is women. The women have already lost the right to have an abortion. Whatever that is going to do with that, because it's their body, they can do what they want with it.
Have a baby.
But white boy stepped in and said, well, shit, if y'all didn't vote this white woman in the office, we're going to take all the rest of your rights away. And that's just what they did. So why not vote for the black woman just because?
They didn't take away the rights to get an abortion.
Because Hillary Clinton was a monkey bitch too, man. Nobody likes her.
I got that part.
Evil.
I said, remember, Sweetwalker, I said women don't like women. I said that on air.
No, women don't like Hillary Clinton.
No,
It's not,
she's a woman.
You know what I'm saying?
Pops, how come you don't ever say anything about the policies though?
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that.
That's the whole point of voting.
No, it's
I'm
not.
finally getting my
Yes,
student
it
loan.
is.
I voted for
My
Barack because he
student
was
loan
black.
is
Now
finally
that's the
gonna
end
be
of it.
removed.
Listen, now,
Not
Nick,
talking no
hey,
more.
Nick,
Nah, 'cause
Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
I don't even vote, but that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
The policy.
No, I didn't because
that
I
we do.
wasn't voting
But
there.
he was black.
Hey, Nick.
Yes,
Yes, he
sir.
was.
Now, according to Speedy, just vote for a black person. But the white folks been figured that shit out back in the 70s. They know that a large number of niggas is stupid, and you just gonna vote for a nigga just to be happy. So they gonna control the nigga that you vote for.
So are
know
you
what I mean?
are you gonna vote for what's the nigga running back that's running for your fucking to
Nigga,
Herschel Walker? You gonna vote for Herschel?
yo, bro, I wouldn't spit on that nigga if that nigga was on fire.
This nigga said he didn't know. He said I don't know the woman that said I gave her money for an abortion. Come to find out, it's his girlfriend who he already have a baby with her. And then he went, I still don't know that bitch. And ain't nobody
Let me
said
tell you
shit.
what they doing. Speedy in Georgia.
Why is he in Georgia? He
Georgia.
not even from Georgia, is he?
No, he from Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? But in Georgia, what they doing is they see Stacey Abrams. I keep fucking up her name.
Abrams.
Stacey Abrams.
Uh-huh.
They see Stacey Abrams got a lot of power on the Democratic side.
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of white folks and shit putting their money on the table. Feel me?
That's why you vote for her.
So Republicans is like, okay, there's got to be like a black Negro and shit
That
in
they
politics,
love. That
but we
they
gotta
love.
Get a Negro we can control.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So they trying to use Herschel Walker and shit.
He's horrible.
For
That motherfucker's
for
horrible.
symbology. It's symbology. You feel me?
I don't think that's the
all it
word,
is.
but
Symbology?
But Herschel Walker is a monkey ass
Symbolism, but
nigga.
yeah,
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
We'll let it
I've
go.
heard that before.
It's Sweetwalker. We'll let it go. Symbology
Anyway,
Symbology.
is
I fuck with
is
you,
an
man.
algebra room.
Thanks, Sweet.
Okay.
Shout out to
Thanks, Sweet.
Sweet Walker.
That's
Joe.
biology,
Thanks for
nigga.
breaking
That's
it
what
down.
that is. Anyway,
All right, yeah.
vote for them because they black. That's what
Don't-
I say.
Do not do that. That is
You see a black man besides Herschel,
that's the stupidest thing you can do on this earth.
just vote Democrats. Let's do it that way. Is that better, Nick?
No.
No.
Vote
You have
for
to vote for
vote
what
policy.
you feel.
Take
yeah.
the time, educate yourself,
vote.
And this
I
the part,
did.
Pops, I'm not even talking to you.
Oh.
And this the part too. You
I vote,
can lobby your politicians. So let's say this. How about this, y'all? Let's check this out. Let's say we want ADOT to run, right? We can all
Taco Tuesday every Tuesday.
we can have a meeting with ADOT every week, right?
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
And we can tell ADOT, check this out. We're gonna put $100,000 behind you. We're gonna put $200,000 behind you.
Go
Make sure you
ahead.
win.
200,000
Go
Mexicans.
ahead.
Under this condition, these are the list of things you are going to do for us
Right.
once you are in office. If you don't do these things, we're not voting for you again.
Hold
We're
on,
going to
caller.
vote you out of office. This is how politics actually work. They don't work because you like the person, they look cool, the nigga play football. Those are all black points because you don't
So
educate.
They
if
have
I
to get
ran,
money.
if
They
I
have to
ran
get
for
the
office, would you
donation
vote for
money.
me?
It
Nick?
depends on what your politics
Yeah.
are.
What the fuck?
They have to get
You're
the
a
money.
I'm your
It
dad.
doesn't matter. You're a politician.
Why would you not vote for me because I'm your dad?
Because that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a stupid
That's
person.
why they raise that money.
That's-
Caller.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Is Nick stupid?
If you feel like voting for somebody based on how they
Taco
look, shoot
Tuesday.
yourself. Shoot yourself.
Oh,
Hey, Seymour.
Nope, he's not, but his dad is.
All right, now see, I'm the only one clowning my dad on here now.
Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't.
That baby got his snap from his mama. He did not get that shit from his daddy.
That wasn't that funny at all. How can we help you before I hang
It was
up?
not funny, but it was truthful. The truth is like rain, Speedy. It doesn't care who it falls on, amen. Praise God. Hi, Monrovia girl.
Amen.
Hey, how are you?
Beautiful, highly melanated sister. You are gorgeous, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, boo.
Aw.
Okay, since I was summoned by
Yeah.
Sweet Walker.
Sweet.
Sweet Walker, something.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, Lord, that boy is ignorant. Okay.
Yeah.
I am about to switch to independent.
Okay.
Nick, if you have time, if you can Google Gary Chambers Jr. in Louisiana, he's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. grassroots guy, really active in the community. I think people miss when they try to get into that political system. That system is set up to function how it functions. And anybody that thinks they're going to go in it and change it, they're delusional.
Mm-hmm.
They are delusional.
I believe that.
And Democrat, Republican, in my honest opinion, I have learned they are two wings of the same wicked bird.
Yes.
But we do need to vote. But it seems like as a people, as a collective people, we are more concerned about presidential when you don't understand your local and state. That stuff impacts you more than who's in that fucking White House.
Yeah.
And whether you vote or not, you are being impacted. You are paying taxes. So if you elect not to vote, then you know that's on you. But there are things that are impacting you, your taxes, your property taxes, if you're going to have children, how things get zoned. Those things impact your life. So then we also think, Speedy, when we vote, I did my job. I voted. No. Are you at the school board? Are you at the school board meetings? Are you at the meetings they have in your town? Or, you can't just vote and think your job is done. You have to hold people accountable, and we don't want to do that. We think going in, pulling that, I did my job, I voted, I got the sticker. I don't even announce when I vote. It ain't none of your damn business. And I'm not going to lie, I can say it now. The second term for Barack Obama, I didn't vote for him.
I did.
I didn't vote for the Republican, but I didn't vote for him the second term. I saw the bullshit. And then I don't like how when black people ask specifically, what are you going to do for us? Kamala got her, I'm an AKA and I went to Howard. Fuck you, bitch. Right. Where are you? We don't even see you now. It's not just about black people, but y'all passed some laws quickly for them fucking Asians. Y'all got that legislation passed, and that was specifically for Asians.
Got a point there.
You passed legislation for LGBT. Yes, we know there are black people in that community too. Y'all ain't scared to speak up for that, but we ask for something specific. Now, I don't say people of color, because that runs the gamut of people. Black people. And I said, I'm switching from Democrat, because I've been a Democrat, because my mother was a Democrat, because my mother was a Democrat, because I see the Democrats, they hold our vote out. We're whores for the Democrats. They don't give a damn about us. And I'm going to tell people this too. They are racist liberals as well. If you look up Gary Chambers, again, Nick, this brother was at a school board. They had a school there called Robert E. Lee. And if y'all know the history, Robert E. Lee was a racist. And these black kids were going to the Robert E. Lee school. So they were like, at the school board meeting, we need to change the name of this school. Baton Rouge, that's where Lil Boosie is from, his little ignorant ass. It's like 82% black. But the school board is maybe like 90% white. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Areas that are predominantly black, we should be running those cities, and we don't. We're comfortable just, letting them do everything. And so he decided, y'all, to run against a senator, last name Kennedy, who literally has an ad out talking about if you want to defund the police, when you have a problem, call a crackhead.
Oh, that's
actually one of his ad
I
campaigns.
saw that. They played that on CNBC. And I didn't know what that was attached to. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Gary Chambers has been on the Breakfast Club a couple of times. The Democrats in Louisiana did him dirty. Did him dirty as hell. So I hope now that he knows, he thought, I'm going to go in, I'm going to run for the Senate. Sir, you're doing better to stay your ass grassroots and do what you're doing in the community. If you think you're finna go into that system because it's already set up to do what it's doing, it is political theater. That's what that bullshit is.
So when
I'm telling people,
Seymour, when they play,
don't vote, but find out what's going on in your area where you live, because that stuff impacts you.
So when
you don't want to vote, don't vote for the presidential shit. Vote for your local stuff. Find out what's on those ballots, because those things impact you.
So let me ask you this. So when he said that, Kennedy, what was he saying that to? Yeah. So
he was saying it like, how people talk about defund the police.
Got it.
And I feel like
which we never said that. We never said that.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But no, people do say that. That's the term they coin. Democrats have a horrible way of coining their phrases.
Yeah, but
that's horrible.
That's not what we said, but yeah.
They're saying take something. Some of these, like, look at Uvalde. Uvalde had that mass shooting.
Yes.
They got like $24 million, y'all, like a couple of years before that shooting happened, to get all this equipment, all these high-powered rifles, and then the shit went down, and they sitting outside letting the kids get slaughtered. So people are like, some of that money should have been going toward mental health. People think if defund the police, they don't want us to have police officers. That's not what they're saying. They're saying allocate some of this money that y'all is giving, because a lot of our police departments have become highly militarized. They got tanks, they got all kind of just,
and it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there.
Military weaponry. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But we don't have any, none of them are trained to be social workers when it's a mental health situation, and people are really stuck, even black people. We don't want crime in our community, but then we're afraid if we call the police that our loved one who may be having a mental breakdown could be killed.
Or,
to call the police.
well, here's the number one reason black folks don't call the police. Because if I call the police on somebody else, and then you ask me my name, and then it go bad from there. Well, I need your no, you don't. I called about him across the street. Well, I need your no, you don't. And that's how we look at it. You ain't finna get 2 for 1. We're not gonna do that.
That has happened. Speedy, and I'm gonna get off the phone on this. You know, I've shared with you all that I lost my sister back in 2007 to domestic violence. Well, that guy that murdered her, he was released on something called diminution of sentence in 2020, December the 1st. Triggered is it's beyond. You know what I'm saying? So like a diminution of sentence because he was not charged for the double homicide. He was only charged with obstruction of justice, which is considered non-violent. This bastard is out now. He got another restraining order on him because he's jumped on someone else. Well, we found out he shot a man back in like 95, 96 in Bossier City, Louisiana. But when, like you said, Speedy, when the police came, they thought it was a drug situation. Shot the man in the chest with a 9mm, just barely missed his heart. And the detectives on my sister's case said if they would have did their job in Bossier, your sister would be alive today. This officer teaches at Louisiana Tech now, and he's like, I use your sister's case to teach in a class to teach people about domestic violence because some people just don't know the signs. So like, Nick, I hear what you're saying. You get frustrated, like, I don't want to vote, but I'm telling you, it impacts you. Like I said, I understand what you're saying because it is a bunch of bullshit and malarkey, but that local stuff, that affects your brother, your sister, somebody in your family gets killed, it's going to impact you. You're already paying taxes. So find out what's on the ballot locally. But that presidential shit, I do agree with some people. They already know who they want to win. It's a game.
Well, I voted for.
Okay, if it's really true, why not get rid of what's the system they have, y'all? Where you have the popular vote and then you have the what's the other
college.
thing? It escapes.
Electoral college.
Electoral college.
Yeah,
why we don't eliminate that? Why don't we get rid of it and let your vote really count? So it's all a game.
Yeah.
But please, your local stuff. Please vote on that, Nick, including you, Nick. You got your wife, you got siblings, people that love you. That local stuff, it impacts you, sir. Your property taxes,
but you can't give me $5.
Nah, I'm good, Seymour.
Thank you, baby. We love you, baby.
Seymour.
Love you, man. I love hanging up on you. Let me see.
I can't do it, y'all.
I vote.
Yeah, I vote. You vote?
I vote.
Yep.
Nick, you vote?
Nope.
You got to vote.
I can't be a part of the system.
Be a part of it.
Nope.
I'll vote for you.
I'm a die-free man.
I'm going to go in with your ID. I'll vote for you.
I'm a die-free man.
Halfway through.
I like when they were saying that black people were going back to vote again. Nigga, please, we ain't going to go vote twice, nigga. We know you're going to catch us. Yeah, my name is Charlie Ray.
Charlie Ray.
I want to vote again for Nick.
For Nick.
Nah, man.
Dominic.
Listen,
Dominic.
This is how I feel.
Dominic
like,
Richard.
I feel like
Is your
Dominic
name
Richard.
Dominic?
My middle name is Dick.
It's Dominic.
What?
It's Dominic Richard Caldwell.
That's what they say.
How'd you come up with the middle name? What was the
My best friend's.
You call me Yehuda.
My best friend.
Or you call me Dom if you want to. That's cool.
Yeah.
My best friend's.
Dominic.
Dom, can I finish? Your dad's
I
talking.
go by Yehuda, by the way.
Yahuda, Dom, you focus for a second. My best friend, which is his godfather, his middle name is Richard. So we wanted to keep it DR because mine is Donald Ray Caldwell.
Okay.
And it's Donald Ray Caldwell III and Dominic Richard Caldwell.
Oh, okay.
We had to keep it all.
Anybody ever
DRC?
call me that in public? I'm not responsible.
Hey,
I don't know why he just gave me this whole
Dick.
speech.
We got the full name now.
It's Dominic. I love your name. You have a fantastic name.
I
Nick.
like Dominic.
When you see me, you better say Yehuda.
Yehuda.
Not get
What if they can't pronounce
That
that?
ain't
What
my
if they're
problem.
like-
You can pronounce Steve and Billy, nigga. Then you better get it together.
How you gonna get Yahoo? My phone can't even say your name.
Hey man, get it together, man.
It be trying.
Yahuda Yasha Allah for the whole thing.
No, my phone go Yahoo, and it go on the phone. That's
Alright,
it.
man, yeah.
Oh, the phone.
What else is going on?
Hey.
Before we get out of here,
Where we going?
I'm just gonna. It's 5 o'clock. Pops. I got that. We gotta get that cord for that computer. I mean for that.
Oh,
camera.
yeah.
Oh, now you need me to do something.
But
There you go. Don't
did.
call me Nick.
we
Don't call me.
we skipped the sneakerheads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't have no sneakers.
But
Did you have
there's
any
actually some
sneakers?
shoes being released this month.
What you got?
What do you got?
I thought this was pretty cool. I don't know how you guys. You might still be on the delay over here. Let me see.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it so that you guys went on the same domain.
Did you read that comment, Speedy?
What is that?
DJ Reed says Speedy's at the food board meetings, not the school board meetings. DJ Reed,
Not funny.
Anyway. I don't celebrate Halloween. I do
I look
like
kind of good on camera.
I do like the colorway
Yeah, I like
though.
that.
These are the Nike Dunk Lows Halloween colorway.
Where'd you find those
I
at?
think it's a patent leather orange on there, as well as the black. I believe is patent leather.
They're released on Halloween?
Yeah, they actually come out.
How would I wear those?
Let me see when the release date is.
Release
It's not up there yet.
I don't see the release.
Oh,
They should be
he's putting
popping
it
up
up there.
right.
Oh, there
No,
they
your
are.
little hands gonna freak.
What's
No,
up with
I
this?
got it.
These are for Halloween?
Well, they just released the Halloween release. So bam, there you go, Pop. You can look on the big screen right now.
But yeah, ooh, that's orange.
Yeah, it's a
those
bright
are-
orange.
Yeah.
It has a little reflection, a little patent leather action to it.
If I have black jeans on, I'm good.
I would wear all
Ooh.
black with these.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of
You
fly.
gotta let them pop.
How to rock those. Those are my kids' football jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, really?
What size do you wear?
8.5.
Gotcha.
I'm not really into orange, but I actually like these shoes.
Is that 8.5 in women's or?
Women's. Yeah, so.
I thought
like
those
a
was pretty cool.
5. It's like a 5. And
Now,
Yeah.
you shop at a little kid store.
No, I have big feet for a woman.
Yeah.
Every 8.5. That's
It's pretty small.
all right, this is a funky
My daughter wears a 10.
basketball shoe that's coming out called Be True.
Who's it by?
It's a Nike.
Where you find this? I looked on the Nike website. I didn't see none of those.
Hey man, sometimes I'm better than things, Pop. You gotta accept that. You know what I'm saying?
My skin complexion is a little greasy.
Well, you gotta wipe your face off in the morning. Okay?
No, it's a healthy though. That's
It
a healthy
goes darker
shine.
to light.
That's a healthy shine. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? It goes Latino, middle,
Yeah.
chocolate.
She's like, hold
What
up.
the hell are those?
What
Those
are-
are nice.
So it's a
Oh.
new basketball shoe that's out. It has a little much going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
who's
little
wearing
colorful.
You can wear those.
those?
What's
In
a
a
lot of
parade,
colors?
maybe.
Solid.
It's a lot of colors
What
happening.
In
Pop,
that
you
gay
got-
parade, you
you
can
know,
march all day in
You can
there.
match that to everything.
They look. They got good grip, so you know you can wear it to the parade if you
That's
want
what
to.
you go. That's what you got to say. Oh, it got
Solid.
grip.
Um,
It's the only way you wear those. Look what these. What are these called? Grips.
I got some grips.
so I thought these was pretty tough. I love
See,
this colorway.
remember I didn't put
Yeah.
these in. This is Nick.
Yeah, I'm only putting.
See
some
what
tough
happened when I
shit
let
up
Nick
here.
run the room?
I love this colorway right here. This is actually a
Nick's
really nice
style.
color. I want to do my.
I have a
car in
nice
this
little
color.
hue about me. I might keep the gray. I don't know.
I want to do.
I want to cut it
She's
though.
looking
Wait,
at
you're going
yourself.
to cut it or dye
Little
it?
Hugh.
No, I
gray.
refuse to dye it.
No, keep the gray.
It's a slippery slope.
So y'all can tell me what you
mean-
guys think
Once you
about
start
these
dyeing it,
joints
then my
right
skin
here.
be colored. and-
Yeah.
No, keep the gray.
These remind me of the Rasheed Wallace. I think this is the 40th anniversary of this shoe.
Ooh, those
I
are.
like those.
Yeah.
Well, those are for St. Patrick's Day.
No, I just think it's the 40th anniversary of the high top Air Force.
Oh,
Ones.
because he's
St.
from
Patty's.
Boston.
Yeah,
You wear those,
so-
Nick?
Yeah.
You wear those?
Yeah, those.
Even
is
with the
the-
small little Nike in the front.
Those is fly. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know the
those is fly
origins
right there.
of the swoosh, Nick?
Just do it.
Swoosh.
Actually, I do. I actually read the whole thing about the whole guy that came up with Nike. Let me see if I can remember it though.
You born him? He's your kid.
Actually, I have a copy of
Well,
the. I have a copy of the.
I
Actually,
didn't
have
do a DNA.
I have a
just ran
copy
with
of the original sketches that the guy did, the original renders that he did for the.
it. Oh, you
Nike
did?
swoosh.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see any. This is a couple other shoes coming out, y'all. I didn't think they was that fly. These Nike. Dunk
Again,
Lows.
that was my whole thing. I didn't see anything that was worthy.
These is kind of fly, cause
Let's see.
this is the University of Clark University. Clark
Shout out
Atlanta.
to Clark.
Yeah, Clark Atlanta University. They dropping some collabs they did with Nike. I think these is pretty fresh.
Shout out to all the young men in college who's making money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause
Shout out.
they
to all
actually making some real
And
cheddar.
shout out to all the
And
brothers
they
who lost their scholarship a couple years ago for taking money.
For taking
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Man, it was so many black kids that lost just
Yeah,
for the
what-
parents getting stuff. Those are
Oh
ugly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
like
I
those.
got a pair of what are those?
Go back down. Go back down.
I already moved. From
Those are not. Those are
Yeah.
not.
Those is. I mean, they got the
Nah,
ice bottom. So
wouldn't-
if you
I'm
go to
not
Clark
wearing-
University.
Those are like the Mex. I'm sorry.
Hey, hey.
All right, so Pops, do you know who Billie
did
Eilish?
catch
After
myself
I said
though.
I like them.
Do you know
myself.
who Billie Eilish is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Billie
it's a
Eilish?
girl.
Yeah,
Billie
she
Eilish?
has the
Yeah.
lime green hair. White
I
girl,
know it's a
lime green.
girl.
I've never seen her.
I've
I've
never
never
heard-
seen her.
I know it's a girl.
I've never
What's a
heard her
girl?
music.
I've
Yeah.
only heard her music.
But I
I
can't-
haven't
I-
physically seen her.
I've never seen her.
I've physically seen her. She has a good vibe. Like I can understand why people like her. Like she
I
has
use
a,
it.
They're all
a
into
lot
it.
of her.
Yeah.
Jamie's daughter
fashion
loves her.
shows.
yeah, she has a good
Yeah.
vibe.
And she calls her all the time.
She's doing a collab with Nike. Well, see if she can get some of these shoes then from Maya. She's doing a collab with Nike.
You know, Maya's special.
These are the
Yeah.
Billie Eilish Nikes right here.
My
Let's
daughter's
see.
super special.
She's a bit of a she has a bit of a rugged style. I'm going to assume because this is kind of a rugged Nike for a young lady. So shout out to Billie Eilish though having her own shoe.
Right.
I don't know what's on this delay right here though. Bam.
Oh, I saw those. I didn't want to put
They're
them in there.
doable.
Yeah, so these are
But
Billie Eilish.
but you got you got the shoestrings and the straps.
You got the shoestring and the
And
Velcro
5
strap.
straps.
That
Yeah,
looks
that's a
like my
big
boot.
Yeah.
5 straps.
Hey,
5
I
to be
just need
exact,
to switch
yeah.
boots.
It's definitely giving boot.
That does look like my boot.
It's a bit much to me.
It's giving boot.
It's a
I
bit
don't
much.
think it needs 5 straps.
Yeah.
I think
Or
the bottom,
get rid of the laces, one
the
of the two.
bottom 2 are a lot.
Or maybe just a top
Yeah.
strap, that ankle strap. They could have done away with that
Something.
ankle strap.
There's one too many straps.
It's too
That's
much.
what
So
she
which
said.
one would you take off? I'd take off the top two.
I take off the top.
And then take away the shoestrings because you got straps,
If I kept
which
the
means you're handicapped.
shoestrings, take
Back to the handicap shit again.
There.
Because you donated those straps to the
I'm telling you, I'm gonna go.
people.
It was balling.
How much you donate to them every year?
Yeah.
How much?
Just
Say-
different amounts.
Like loose
different
change? Or?
amounts, yeah.
Save your money.
Just different
you got it.
amounts. Or I.
Do you go to the
I've
Special
gone
Olympics?
Yeah.
Shut
I've gone
the
to
fuck
the events,
up.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Because
you.
my friend used to work there. Shout out to Eloise. She used to work there.
What happened? Did she die or
Eloise.
something?
No.
Oh.
She used to work there for years.
Why'd
so
she
I used to
stop?
go to the events. She retired and traveled.
I had a great joke, but I'm glad you cut me off. Boy.
Yeah.
Some things are not need to
And
say
when
that,
and
boy.
they
I think the
and
funniest joke I
they
ever
hype
heard.
you up because when they're playing softball, they was balling out, and I was like, damn, I could replace some of my players.
They don't want to hype me up.
So the funniest joke ever
That's-
told, this comedian was
those
telling this
activities.
joke. He said he went to Special Olympics when they shot the gun. The kids ran the other way. You know they supposed to be at the
Yes.
track. He said he
That's
shot it. The
wrong.
kids ran everywhere.
Oh my god, that's
cold,
funny.
man.
Oh shit!
That's funny.
So I was trying to get another pair of one of those, but I think you showed them last week. They only have the only shoes that are dropping now are the Iversons are coming out again.
AI.
Funny story about the
Ooh,
what
AI.
are those comment. I grew up with the guy that came up with that statement.
Shut up.
That made that go viral.
Well, he should have
Rest in
coined it.
peace to him. He
Aw,
passed away
man.
recently.
Damn, he went from
Oh.
handicapped to dying. What
Right,
the
but
fuck?
yeah, that's funny.
No.
Shout out to that brother, man.
What do you?
Well, did he just tell you that, or he really did?
I know.
No,
He
he the
He could
video.
have just told you to hook up with you. Like,
Yeah.
No,
nah.
I grew up with him. It's
Y'all
not
started
hooking
that,
up.
you know
He's
what I'm
really like a brother.
Shout out
Rest
to
in
That's how it
peace,
all
Brandon.
started.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah.
He did the video of the cop. That was his video of going to the cop's shoes, saying, "Wait a minute, what are those?" And that video took off, and
Did he get paid off that?
Nope,
he did not.
that's
Oh
Jack Dad.
shit! Because that.
And everybody coined.
And he's
using
originally from where? Oakland.
Bay Area.
I'm gonna say this. That's one of them word things that no matter where you are, you go, what are those? And everybody know exactly. You don't have to say anything. So yeah,
Yeah.
he should have got paid for
Yeah,
that.
he coined it.
Somebody
he
got
just
paid.
passed away. I want to say
Sorry to
maybe
hear
about
that.
a year now.
Shout out to that brother.
I had a joke. If y'all want to hear it.
All right, that's it for sneaking
What
head
is it?
spots. We got to hit best.
I
Buy
can
before
already
they
feel
close.
the joke.
He went to heaven. They said, "What are those? Who are you?" Too soon.
What's
Anyway,
from
he did go to
Oakland?
heaven.
Yeah. he was on
She laughed. I didn't laugh.
Shout out to that brother.
Yeah.
Coined the phrase. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a great phrase.
You got a hell of a legacy.
Because one of those.
Yeah.
Before you get out of here, that's
I remember the
cool.
first time I heard
Yeah.
that in Brooklyn, there was like, "Damn, what are those?" I was like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" Because I didn't know about the video.
Me either.
Yeah.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know
But
either.
People-
Yeah.
parents, they was hitting parents with that every day. What are those? I was like, shoes. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
original video, he was growing online public figure.
Well, he took off
and
on that one.
He
Yeah.
ran it. He would, go through drive-throughs and rap his whole order. Just
Oh,
funny
okay.
skits.
That's funny.
And he had ran into a police officer. He was messing with them, and cop comes out, steps out with his shoes, his regular outfit, and he's giving commentary on the video, talking to him, messing to him, and then pulls the camera down on the shoe and was like, "Yo, what are those?" That took off.
Which, in theory, police officers they have to wear a slip resistant shoe. There you go, that one. And it's usually not a Nike. It's not anything. It's just
Skechers.
it was Sketcher-ish.
I worked at Hooters. That was where we got our shoes.
Skechers.
You know, I didn't understand, and I always say this
I
about
like
Hooters.
Skechers.
I said I should be a manager of a Hooters, and they probably would fire me because
Oh, why?
I would hire women who had big ass titties. It's called Hooters,
Yeah.
and apparently you can't hire women with huge titties because you're discriminating against the little titty girl. She gotta make money too. But I would tell that girl, is called Hooters.
Yeah, but do
Yeah,
you
but I think
think?
you have to fit in those outfits, right?
But do you think like you work there? So do you think?
Mhm.
I don't see. This is my thing, right? That is,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Pops. Right? That's the idea.
It's called
behind it.
Hooters.
That's the idea
Uh-huh.
behind it, right? But it's an owl on the front, and I'll do credit for them.
Uh-huh.
But I can't eat no wings, yo. If I got some F's in front of me, like it's not happening.
But that's not.
Some F's.
It's called.
If Shorty come with the F's and I'm with my lady at Hooters,
So what kind of wings? you
everybody
want?
finna be in trouble. nigga.
No,
Yeah.
because if she's a good Hooter girl, she gonna chill and make sure your girls.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
cool
saying.
if she ain't got no F's.
I'm gonna
If she
show
got
you what
the
I'm
Z's
hiring.
on her.
Let me see.
Ain't
I'm
no chilling with
hiring.
those Z's.
I'm
Every time
hiring.
she go, they gonna be bouncing like, y'all want some more?
more.
And then we knew someone who worked there, and they said that you couldn't hire someone that looks like that because it's discriminating against the women who don't look like
No,
like
we
her.
actually had
I think you guys had-
Hooters had a lot of lawsuits,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
won. They won them because in this Hooters handbook,
They got a handbook.
You have to be a certain size.
in the job application process, it gives you a job description, and in the description, the way that because we used to have trans come up there and say that and they would get hired, but not as a Hooter girl, and
As a security.
Yeah, you on
we
fries.
had kitchen staff. You can work at Hooters, but you can't be a Hooter girl unless. And so they had ways around it. Things like they would say like looking like the girl next door image. That's how they would get away with things like only big boobs or only whatever.
I'm just
it is.
telling you,
Like a certain amount.
if I was working as a manager, it'd be double D's, no less than double D's.
I'm out. I don't think I'm a double D. So I would.
I mean, I'd have hired you.
I wouldn't have got.
You'd have been a greeter. Hello. Take it to your table. And then big Betty.
So big that she falls for. it when
Yes, she would have came
I
and
wanted to
brought all.
knock the ranch over, nigga.
I wanted to be so inappropriate that the kids go, "What are those?"
Yeah. I wanted to be so big that an infant touch him. Reach up and grab her titty. Like,
Mommy, we got a phone. All right, last call. Who you be?
Hey, caller.
Well, Speedy,
Yes,
you
Vernon.
can do all of that, but those lawsuits say that you can't, and you can't be discriminatory towards anybody.
I could be.
Now you
I'm
have-
the manager. I could
but
be who
you
the
still
fuck.
have you know what, Speedy?
What?
You can be the manager of the Hooters of your dreams, because that's
What?
what that's
The
where it
Hooters are
is,
my
it's in your
dream.
Now, they have men that work at Hooters now too.
They got men's.
No, they don't.
They do.
Okay.
I know men work at
Vernon,
men
you
work
work
at
at
Lane
Hooters?
Bryant.
Men
Men
Men,
work at Hooters, but not as Hooter girls.
well,
Yeah, they on the chicken.
Right.
Because that
somebody got to sweep that flow.
I don't know what Hooters it was. I know it was a Hooters down south. It was a guy, he needed a job. He wanted to go in. He wanted to work. They told him, you cannot work here because, first of all, you're not a woman, and you don't have breasts. He's like, that's discriminatory. I should be able to work here. So he filed a lawsuit. Now he's working at Hooters.
He can work.
Yeah, but-
That's false. Because
See-
we've
What
gotten
does he
that so
do?
many times. He
Yeah.
can work at Hooters. That's where
Uh-huh.
he can work at
I'm just
Hooters, but
saying,
he
you know-
cannot be a Hooter
See,
girl. He's
That's a
not
Hooters
Oh.
girl. She could work at Hooters.
Well,
That's who I would
what
hire.
I'm saying is that
Well, yeah, she cute too, but that's who I would hire.
Oh, okay.
I know, I
She-
understand that part.
I
too,
would
because what you're
hire
saying-
Persephone. Is that her name? Persephone.
Man,
hot.
I wish we can get her on the
Is that her
show.
name?
Just saying-
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
you're saying
Persephone.
is Absolutely.
Vern, we got to go, Vern. We love to talk to you. We got to go.
Vernon, look
Uh,
up.
Thanks,
Vernon, look
Vernon.
up Persephone when you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she killing. Fox said he had her up at the house.
I'm gonna cuss Jamie out.
Yeah, he said he had Persephone
I'm gonna text
at
like, Unc, Playboy.
We need Persephone on Friday.
Persephone.
Am I saying it right?
I just want to meet her. I don't know. I just want to see her in real life.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, to me, that's the girl I would hire at Hooters. And it'd be 5 of them,
Yeah.
and I would clean up. And you would have to do the door. Because we got the bigger.
The one guy.
Give information.
What's up, you guys? Follow my IG.
The fuck was that? Did you switch up? What's up, you guys?
Hey, do they have a
That
Latinos
was
Life
funny.
Matters yet?
Do they have a what?
Latinos Life Matter yet?
No,
Latino life.
they ain't got killed
They don't
yet.
have that yet?
Latino life.
They still
Matters?
coming across the border.
They don't have a Latinos Life Matter?
Yeah, it's called Border
No,
Patrol.
they have different organizations.
No, 'cause they did
and
Asian-
stuff. They have different organizations.
No,
but-
What are they called?
No, in real life, they did
Just
the Asian
different
ones.
ones.
They did Asian Life Matter. Remember that?
Yeah.
They got the Black Life
They have
Matter.
mi gente.
Yeah, I-
Si se puede.
I
Like
thought
they
they
have
might've
different
went-
ones, like
okay.
different organizations.
Okay, shout out to
Cement.
them.
But
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, go your information. Do it again. And Sing.
Wait, give it in Spanish.
She don't speak
Telemundo!
Spanish.
Hola,
So what? Course.
follow my IGA.ADOT laughs.
She does laugh.
Yes.
Go ahead, chocolate.
You can hit me up at Monrovia.
Oh, they gonna do that.
That's
It's all there.
MONROVIA_DIOR DIOR, or my business page. I run a publications and promotions company honoring women entrepreneurship. Follow me at Mommy Mogul Media. That's MOMMY.
Who's mommy?
MOGULMEDIA. Yeah.
Mommy Mogul.
No pages for chocolate or double dipped yet.
We working on that. Shout out to Double Dip. So when you take the ice cream and you hit that one. Yeah, that's her.
Not yet.
That's her. You got that dip. There it is. It's dripping. Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Don't already call on Facebook. They wouldn't let me train for some goofy ass reason. Anyway, we back here Wednesday. What you watching Wednesday? All the good tea. At some point on my show on the Equalizer, she got to start dating a dude. At some point,
Latifah?
yeah, she got to have a love interest. It's weird that her life just can't be about her daughter and solving and helping the rest of the world. When's she gonna date? Now, the character is not gay. Queen is. I don't give a fuck. But Queen, you gotta start, getting a love scene or something, because you're just kicking niggas' asses. And I like the show. It's getting a little weird. But shout out to second season. Y'all just gotta check it out. And a new show called East New York. Off the chain. Get a chance. It comes on after Queen show. It's called East New York. So you can go back and watch. It's only been 2 episodes so far.
Okay.
So you can go back. It's on CBS. So you can go back on demand. It's excellent. And the black lady that's the lead, I've never seen her in anything, and she is killing it. So make sure you're checking out East New York. It's like, it's really, really good. Really good. So get a chance to check that out. So we're back here Wednesday. Shout out to my partner in crime, my son Nick. Could not do the show without him.
Are we going to Best Buy?
Now, did you guys see that Hellraiser preview?
The Hellraiser? You mean the...
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. For what you watching, listen, y'all.
So
Kid
on Hulu,
Cudi.
they redid it.
Who?
Yeah, they remade it.
I
Hellraiser.
seen that. I didn't watch it, though, but I did.
The original one is the best one. The original and the third one.
Kid Cudi has an animation he just dropped, along with an album he just put out. The album is pretty fly. The animation's even better. I don't know where to find it because I watch, how I find all my streaming stuff. But Google Kid Cudi. He has an animation. It's pretty dope. It's kind of like a love story in it.
Is it going to come out? Or
it's already out. I think he wrote it and produced it, and his music's playing in it. So I hope that, I hope people of color take on the animation world a little more. I think it's
like that.
I think it's a dope avenue for us.
So is the black girl going to play the mermaid or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's already in there. Yeah.
Okay, because my daughter... Madison said,
"Is there really ever an uproar?"
No,
it
was.
Who?
Yeah,
kids. Somebody made
kids.
a post. And said, no, it was mostly the adults. Kids don't care about color. It's only.
I mean, as far Madison was saying that she didn't think that she's going to play the character, and that she hadn't decided. The young lady hadn't decided if she's going to still do the character because of the uproar that people have with her.
I hear all this time that there's uproars and things like that, but I never see the uproars.
Well, that's with everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So
always
going to
be uproars with everybody.
Up? Like,
yeah.
is it just a
Well, I
story?
think if I'm the studio, I hype it up like that, so you go watch it.
Yeah. Right. And that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
'Cause
there's
one
never
thing-
really an uproar. It's just.
Well, it's just like saying there's never any bad news. In other words, no matter what happens, even the Kanye shit, as worse as it sound, he's getting the attention.
Right.
So
publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah, especially now. Back in the day, if it was bad, you could take a L. But now you could fall up. So who knows? We'll be back here on Wednesday, then Friday, and don't forget this weekend is Orpheus's
sex retreat.
His getaway. So if you want to do that, use our code and you go get some money knocked off. All right, and just tell him Speedy
Is he gonna
sent
be
you.
in here before Friday?
I would
know. I gotta
probably.
hit him up.
I don't think so.
I got his bag, so I got the bag.
Yeah,
of
we got
tricks.
the bag. He got
bag
the
of
ropes
tricks.
in there. He can't do nothing.
No.
He can't tie nobody up without that shit.
Yeah.
So he got to come through here. So we'll be back here on Wednesday. Baby girl, you come back anytime. Just come through because they love you. We never Vern. We didn't know Vern
I don't know.
Vern, you do.
Shout out to Vernon.
Vernon said you
we
belong.
found one for you, Vernon.
Yeah, Vernon.
So apparently you belong to Vernon. So
we know Vernon type now. He like the little chocolate. He like the chocolate double dip.
Double dip Vernon. Double dip Miss Vernon.
Yeah.
Bernie, put your last name in the chat room.
Vernie Vern is his name. Vernie Vern. So your last name is Vern.
Thank you. I appreciate all the
Yes.
love.
And Sweet Walker. Sorry,
Sweet
man.
oh.
You lost out.
DJ.
We just stay with your mama.
said no because I smoked.
No, he thought you smoked cocaine.
Yeah.
What? Why?
He said the herbs and spices was
Yeah,
fine.
he
thought you had a problem. Like,
he thought you was a yeah.
no, it's cool.
Nah, it's
You
cool,
to put a hole in a bottle and
No, ma'am.
No.
what is that? I ain't tell you what. Let me do this right quick.
Lady
man.
Luck.
So I'm see this
Lady
girl.
Luck.
And she's fine as fuck. And she's walking. I was like, hey, you need a ride? She's like, yeah. So I'm giving her a ride. She said, can you make a stop for me? I'm like, all right. So I'll make a stop. She said, can you give me $25? I was like, oh my fuck, here, 25. So she come back with the crack, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I never really kicked it with nobody. She had the little crack, and at the time my car bounced because I had it lowered. So she was trying to put it in the thing and hit a bump. And she said, "Pull over." She was just doing this. And I heard about that. I'd never seen nobody, and she was in my car going, "That ain't it. That ain't it."
Oh, that's funny.
And she did it in the whole front part of my car. She cleaned it. It was
Oh,
clean.
my
Wasn't
God.
no more white stuff in the floor.
She got everything.
And she did not find that rock. She said, "Can we go back?" I went, "No.
Damn.
This date is over.
Kid.
I gotta let
So
you
you
go."
was
Yeah.
out $25.
Oh, they
25.
called you Monrovia George. Yeah.
Who's Monrovia?
Monrovia. It's Vernon George.
That's Vernon's last.
So
Yeah, but they found that out fast.
Monrovia,
Damn, you don't want to be a George. Do you?
Monrovia Dior.
It'd be hard to go. King. Hey, George said, "Come here."
King George.
It was all right. Anyway, fantastic. Please come back.
Yeah.
Please, you promise? You promise?
I
Yes.
promise.
All right, she's gonna come
Yes.
back, y'all, and do this thing she does, which is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, till Wednesday, y'all.
Peace.
Find something to do with your life and vote, nigga. We out.